to the Color and Life podcast.
Or welcome back, whichever matches the experience you have with us. I am Jennifer.
I'm John Michael.
We can be found at www.colorandlifepodcast.com. This is episode 29, part 1. Episode 29, part 1.
I'm John Michael.
We did that part already.
What? We did?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm sorry. I'm
working
2x2 rib. It's pretty taxing.
We did the colorandlifepodcast.com part. I can also be found as Junip on Ravelry and Genuine Knits, most other places. Color and Life Podcast also has an Instagram account, which is Color and Life Podcast, at Color and Life Podcast on Instagram. You can see pictures, you can follow us, you can keep up with us, you can message us there if you want. You can message me on Ravelry and what else? Oh, Sandboxer7 on Ravelry for you.
Yes.
And all of this will have been in this space because that's what we do. Anything else? Oh, we plan to have this uploaded Tuesday, June 27th. We are just drinking things. We aren't eating anything today.
Yep.
Not so many snacks.
Drinking the drinks.
And what do we have for our viewers today? John Michael?
We have a new make-along. A new knit-along. Knit-along. Definitely knit-along. And we have...
We're going to have a new knit-along from... we have all the alongs.
Ah, yes.
Show-offs.
And have show-offs.
And our feature maker of the month.
A featured maker of the month, yep.
It's short and sweet this time.
Yep.
Short and sweet, but got some good stuff in there. And...
I finally finished something.
Yep. Spoilers. On with the show?
Good one. On with the show. Alrighty. So, all
Is
the
it
alongs.
time?
What? No, it's not.
Time is over.
Yeah, it's...
We did that already. Prizes have been announced.
Yes.
In our Color and Life Double Dog Dare Cal.
It's not time anymore. I'm sorry. I apologize.
The podcast has been... I mean, not the podcast. The prizes.
Prizes. Those things.
The other P thing.
The struggle is real on the Color and Life podcast today. Bear with us. It could be goring.
Goring?
Grueling.
There.
That one.
Yeah. We warned you. Okay. So... I'm lost.
Well, that is because it's time for all the alongs, and our along is over.
That's right. We did the prize thing with David, and I think at this point only 2 of them haven't been claimed. Let me look. 3 prizes, 2 winners haven't gotten back to me. So.
That is... Wait, what?
One of our winners won twice.
Oh, I understand. 3 prizes have not yet been claimed.
Uh-huh.
I see.
3 prizes, 2 winners.
Okay. So...
Do we start again?
We want to start...
edit a little bit.
So... We want to start a new knit-along.
Before we do that, we have talked to David, and we have a new knit-along.
Oh yes,
There's
going to be a make-along coming along with David,
and we will be announcing it.
Yeah,
next week. Sometime.
Next week sometime we will be getting to you with that. For now, we want to start
this week, depending on when they
own knit-along.
Yes, we are going to start our own knit-along.
Just the 2 of us.
It's going to be a design-along.
Yes.
Because I was really encouraged. It really helped me to have that design-along or to have that challenge, that dare, the quadruple dare, to get designs going. And I want that kind of accountability and focus to be able to get some more, excuse me, to be able to get some more designs going.
So that she can keep designing.
Well, I can keep designing, but it helps when there's some accountability. And you want to start designing stuffies.
Yes, I do. So, I just had a brilliant idea with this cast on that I will explain in a minute. What?
I'm waiting.
So yes, she'll do the beautiful, I'll do the cute.
Anyway, so
And that's
We'll have-
how I plan it to go down.
so we'll have a thread open, and we'll call it the design along. Do we have any idea how long this is going to go?
Not a clue.
All right, so we'll see. And what it is, and even if it goes on for a long time, we'll draw prizes periodically at least. And we'll have a chatter and a finished object thread. And it will be if you knit or test knit one of our designs. Here we sit like birds in the wilderness. Birds in the wilderness. Birds in the wilderness. Here we sit like birds in the wilderness, waiting for John Michael to rejoin us. Waiting for John Michael to rejoin us. Waiting for John Michael to rejoin us. Here we sit like birds in the wilderness,
Okay,
waiting for John Michael to rejoin us.
I'm back.
Do you remember where we were?
Yes, we were not sure how long the thing is going to run.
Nope, we had moved on.
That's where I dropped out.
So, we're not sure how long it will go. We will do a chatter thread and a finished object thread, and we will draw in intervals. You will be able to join if you knit or test knit one of our designs.
Because
Correct?
knitting includes test knitting.
Correct?
Yes, correct.
Alright. And that's it for the alongs right now, for all the alongs. The Easter egg contest is still going on. We have occasional entries. It still blows my mind that people don't, like, bomb us with, and everybody doesn't enter, like, the really super obvious ones. But, oh well. Play along with the Easter egg contest, too. And the rules for that are on?
Colorinlifepodcast.com.
Yes. And I think we're good with the longs now, and contests and all that stuff. Alright, now what is it time for?
Cool. It is time for me to explain my really clever method of casting on right now.
No, it's time to show off.
Right, that's what I was talking about.
It's what I just said.
Show offs! Time for show offs. Alright, so you want to show off this cast on?
Yeah. Let me make sure I'm, actually know what I'm doing here. Yeah, something like that. Okay. So basically what I'm doing is that one's knit, that one's purl, that one's knit, that one's purl. Okay. So, what I'm doing is, we're all familiar with our standard long tail cast on. You pick up and
Do
then
you
you
need
grab.
to stand behind the...
Yeah,
thing so
maybe.
they can
Let's do
see
that. Okay. Here, let me out here.
So, how I'm doing this is we're all familiar with our standard long tail cast on. You pick up here, and you grab this, and and I'm doing a 2x2 rib, okay? And what this does is it creates a row of stitches. It's like making a row of loops and then knitting them all at the same time. And so what I'm doing is I'm alternating which side is purl and which side is knit because it's 2x2 rib. So the standard, sorry about that. Your standard longtail cast on puts the purl side towards you. So if you reverse it just a little bit, instead of picking up this one, you're going to pick up this one. You pick up this one, you grab the thumb, and you go like that. Then you end up with the knit side going towards you. Possibly I've just told that to you backwards. Yep, I just told that to you backwards. Your standard longtail cast on has the knit side facing towards you. The way I'm telling you to do it has the purl side facing towards you. And the reason I'm doing this is because once I join it in the round, I'm going to have a second bit because I'm doing magic loop, and I'll have this right up over here, and my yarn will be over here. And so instead of having to work my way back the other way to keep the knits consistent or have a row of purls at the bottom, I can just start knitting right over here and keep going around.
So yeah, super fun.
All right. So, are you ready for me to burst your bubble?
That's totally a thing that people already know how to do.
Yeah.
Okay.
I did it on my elf hat. I did that cast on for the elf hat.
Well, neat. It does not burst my bubble that I reinvented a technique that is
Okay.
already well loved and used.
All right.
Just because
So-
I'm not the first doesn't mean I wasn't brilliant.
Okay. That's better. Alrighty.
Okay.
So, what do we have in show-offs today besides your cool new cast on? Do you want to talk about what you're casting on right now? Your new
Oh, yes,
UFO?
I do. Where's my book?
I don't know where you put the book.
Did you take my... Oh, there. I put them down here. Okay. I am in love with this book. It is
You are in love with all the
so
botanical
good.
knits.
So good. And this book as well. These are just the best patterns. And I am currently casting on this pattern, the twig and willow mitts.
Yeah, you can see it.
And they look like this, and this, and this. And so, yeah. And they're in the Botanical Knits 2 book. And they are so incredibly pretty. And I just got off of knitting the other thing that I was knitting that I'll get to in a second. And I was like, I want to knit another nature thing. And I remember Botanical Knits was really beautiful when I was looking for patterns. They didn't quite have the scarf patterns that I needed, but yeah.
You wanted,
So-
when you were looking for that, you fell in love with botanical knits.
So I went back to them and I found one of the 3 glove patterns that I was swooning over.
I'm trying to convince him to knit one of them for me.
Because of course she is. Why wouldn't she?
Out of Road to
Road to
China
China.
Light. This is Road to China Light, and it's got all of these heather darks and light greens, and it is
Because she knows I would love working with that.
stunning.
It is
Oh yeah.
so soft. So incredibly soft.
Yep. So, trying to make that a thing that happens. We'll see. So that's your newest UFO.
This is my newest UFO. It's barely a UFO. It's like that little lens flare in the corner of the picture.
Alrighty.
Um,
What's next?
I guess your UFOs.
My
'cause
UFOs? I only
should-
have UFOs.
I should wait till Done and Beautifuls, or
Did
should
you,
I?
Denny? No, let's.
No, I'm not gonna wait for Done and Beautifuls.
Okay.
They've been waiting. Ah! That was exciting.
You killed Bon Bon, and we lost Light.
I'm
Wait, just a
sorry,
second.
Bon Bon.
I don't even know how you did that.
Onto my Done and Beautiful, which is this Beautimus scarf.
Beautimus?
Yeah, that's totally a word.
This totally is something.
Loved this pattern. Would not knit it again.
Because?
Bit sick of it.
Well, you kind of ruined it for yourself.
It was a wonderful pattern. I have knit it
Stress
far too
knitting
many
can-
times. 22 repeats is enough for me. I'm good. So, yeah, it's
You learned a lot.
an absolutely wonderful pattern. I learned a lot, and it still needs to be blocked. I imagine it will be twice as beautiful when it's blocked, because this is it unstretched, and this is it stretched badly. So,
Put it on the way you showed me. It was really cool.
oh yeah, okay. So, I'll put it on here. So yeah,
Nice. And you can even pull it up and use it like as a muffler
like that.
because it's thick enough. Well, sort of.
Anyway, I really
So-
like this scarf. It is middle of summer,
It's a little too hot to wear it today, huh?
but going into winter, I should be
But it's
all
cooler
set
up here in the
between this and my gloves that I'm going to be making.
Maybe in a on cool evenings you could wear it. See, you just had a shiver. Put on your scarf before you catch your death. Alrighty. And you've talked about your UFO. Now it's time for mine, right?
Yes.
Alright. No, you were going to talk about your next cast on. Your future knitting.
My future
Your
knitting?
plan. You were going to tell them the colorway name from Liz
Oh, yes, that's right.
of Colorful
Okay,
Eclectic.
so that scarf, I think I like having a really cool knitted scarf. I had one that was a sampler scarf that I made, and it
What
was
happened to that one?
it got a snag,
Oh,
And then it started coming apart in the middle.
and so I couldn't wear it anymore.
because repairing it was not an option?
Well, I suppose it would have been, but I didn't care about it that much.
Alrighty. And so you're liking knitted scarves, and what is the new scarf you're going to be knitting going to be made out of?
The new scarf that I'm knitting is okay. So I'm planning to knit a scarf. It's still in the works. I will give you a hint. The colorway name is Bigger on the Inside.
Alrighty.
So that's the name of the colorway that I'm going to be using.
Alright, and now we're going to be transitioning into my bigger on the inside socks.
Hey, you didn't
Only they're
have to give that
still
away.
pretty
Small.
bigger on the inside is bigger on the inside.
Oh, come on.
So these are still not that much bigger on the inside. I put a new stitch marker in above the rose one. So this for my next bit of progress, so you can measure it. Not that much. Maybe a inch. So I've been working on these 9-inch circulars, and I am not a super fan. They don't hurt my hands, but I just can't seem to get up speed enough. Any tips or tricks are being appreciated, would be appreciated. At the moment, I'm kind of giving up on Continental, and I'm experimenting with teaching myself throwing. I was going to try to keep it continental, so I knit them all the same, and then. But hey, why not add another element in here for me?
Hey, I'm gonna chalk you're not liking them up to the fact that you. To a nacebo.
What?
A nacebo.
I don't understand what that means.
Well, it's like a placebo, but not.
What?
So, like, a placebo is where you think something will help or be good, and it is. And a nocebo is when you think something's going to be really bad.
You just made that up.
No, it's definitely a thing that is.
Anyway, I
thing.
don't. No, I was really willing to love these. I kind of wanted to, but I just can't get them going fast enough. I can't make. They're not flowing. So that's why I'm trying to do throwing with flicking. I'm trying to get the flicking down and practice that and do that because I don't have to be in a hurry for these, so they can just take a while. So I'm all right with these being an experiment because I have a thing. It's not a plan, it's a thing. It's like a plan, but it's a
you
thing.
don't have a thing. You have a pattern.
No, I don't have a pattern.
You have a sock blank. That's what you have.
Yeah, I have a thing.
You have a sock blank.
So, anyway, those are on my ChiaoGoo 9-inch circulars. The sock blank is by Andre Sue Knits. The bag that I won from Opera Joe. Thank you, Opera Joe. And the bag is... Whoops.
On the floor.
Kitchen Counter Crafter. My Hula Cat bag. And I do like the fact that these are so versatile and so small that I can literally just do them like super small in my lap, really
Oh, yeah.
almost not noticeable.
Okay. I forgot to say which bag I'm keeping my new mitts in. This bag. Which is Front Range Bags.
You need to hold it up a little closer so they can see the pattern.
So that's...
That was custom ordered fabric.
Yep. So that's the bag that I'm keeping those in, because I've been staring at my TARDIS bag for a while, and I thought it might be good for a change of scenery.
All right, my next socks are my June socks. And the last time you saw them, they were all the way down there. And this yarn is Blue Jeans and Cowboy Boots by Wicked You Fiber Arts. And I now have, I'm doing a gusset and a heel flap. I'm going to do the Kiss the Partridge because I really like that. And I am at almost 8 3/4, just shy of 8 3/4 long. I need to go at least to 8 3/4, almost to 9, and then I'll start my heels. So these are close to done. These should be able to be done by June. By the last day of June.
Cool. That
I
is
have
a few days from now.
A few days. I don't have a
You
super
are
lot of
gonna need
days.
to be working like mad on this.
No, not like mad. I just need to be knitting
Right, because you could finish a pair of
at
socks in a day.
least 2 inches, if that's all I really did, and I kind of went a little bonkers. But I have 5 days. I can totally finish those socks. Because I might have at least one heel done by tonight.
Okay.
Then tomorrow I do the next, and then I do...
Wait, you do the heels one at a time?
Mm-hmm.
But you're knitting them 2 at a time.
Right. So you knit around and around and around and around, and then you stop. Then you're at the point where
Oh,
you
because
do
it's
the...
a short row heel, isn't it?
Well, you go back and forth to do your heel and your heel flap.
Yeah, it's a short row heel.
So,
I mean, it's not a short row heel, but you use short rows, essentially.
yeah, you go back. That's how you get the cup. That's how you get the little cup on your heel. And this is in the needles were Addy Turbos, size 0s, and this is my So Cozy Knits bag. These are wonderful. This is my sock sack. from her. I love these. And it's great. She has the yarn guides. She has
They're great.
a divider in the middle. And this is perfect because this also holds my arc planner. So I can carry those around at the same time. It's fantastic.
At the same time.
And most of my work in June, most of my stuff in June, besides wrapping up the Dog Dare knit along and making decisions about that, was my next UFO, which is going to be a UFO for quite a while. And I'm going to need your assistance,
Okay.
which is my Cozy Memories blanket, or my memory stained glass. I call it my stained glass blanket because
They are not made of cozy memories. They're made of mini skeins that she
Well, they
bought
are.
specifically for the purpose.
no, some of these are memories.
Which
There are
ones?
quite a few that are memories.
Which ones?
Which ones?
Yeah, give me one that's a memory. No, give
hang on.
me 3 good memories from this blanket.
3 memories.
Yep, three that are other projects.
That one.
What project is that?
This one.
What project is this guy?
That's a colorful eclectic yarn.
No, that's what
Yes, it is.
what
It's Machida.
what
Project.
yes, what project?
Hang on. This. Oh wait,
the
wait,
only
wait,
one I
wait,
can
wait, wait,
possibly
wait. No,
see
no, no.
Is this guy right
There
here,
are 24.
which is brickless.
No, that's not brickless.
Oh.
This one is.
That one. Okay, so that one's
That's
brickless.
brickless.
That's
This. Wait. This is Mandy.
Grin and Barrett.
Uh huh.
Okay.
That one was not. Hang on. All of this
Your advent calendar
corner
doesn't
down
work.
here, yes, it does.
No, it doesn't.
Because it's a memory from Liz for Christmas for Colorful Eclectic. She gave it to me as a gift.
Does not count.
Counts. Done.
Okay.
So we're going to show. It was very small. All of the stitch markers. Whoops. Sorry, I'm in the middle of one. I had to pause to get back to that. So all of these that have stitch markers.
Progress
these are
keepers.
All new. Progress keepers. Sorry. And you can see pictures of the whole thing laid out on my Instagram. And over here. And all of the stuff that has a progress keeper. And what did we count? 24? 25? Something like that. Squares have been finished since the last time I showed. Last time I showed, I was in the middle of finishing this square right here. And so I did 1 square's worth left. I had 1 little square's worth left in the corner. So this counts as 1 square. This one. This is my
Well,
fruit stripe gum. This is the colorway we named. This is the fruit stripe gum from Mandy. So, look at all those. All right, and we're cruising on the cozy memory.
stripe, fruit stripe gum.
All right, and this is my box that I'm keeping the rest of the plan in. And I'll soon be coming up with I'll be adding in the ones from the Aluna shawl.
Okay.
And anything I get from Colorful Eclectic or Mandy or certain people as a memory because of their yarn. Don't do a blinky face at me or stare face at me. Alrighty, so I think we've got show and tell done for this time. It's kind of short, but there was kind of a lot done and we've had a lot of life.
Yes.
We've had a lot of life the past little bit. And the chicks are almost 3 weeks old. They'll be 3 weeks old tomorrow.
Yep.
The brand new set of chicks. And we have the 3s, 2 jets. that are the 3 teenagers. And the older chicken just...
related to knitting. Or
I know.
showing off.
We're showing off our chickens. We're talking about our
Showing-
chickens. So, showing off, that's it. We had lots of stuff going on, and we knit when we could, and that's what there is.
Yep.
But we're getting back into knitting, and we're going to do some designing stuff now.
Yes.
So we'll have some more progress and things. Anything else at the moment for
I
showing
need
off?
a larger yarn bowl.
Truth. And no, you don't get to go around looking at mine.
Can I have a larger yarn bowl?
So, let's see, what else? Did we get everything for showing off? That might be too big. Yep, you're gonna have to evaluate your pattern. Alrighty, so
Just wanted to start a pyramid.
time for
All I ever wanted in life was a
fish taco and a
Pink
pink lemonade.
lemonade.
Alrighty. Alright, so next up is Featured Maker of the Month. Featured Maker of the Month.
Who is our featured maker of the month this month?
Who is our Featured Maker of the Month?
I don't know. You'll have to
Sarah.
tell me. Sarah.
From You So and So.
Sarah from You So and So.
And I have to show this off again. I love this. She's doing these new embroidered bags. I am a lady with the vocabulary of a well-educated sailor. And while we show off the rest of these bags that we've got, you will see the coupon code, which is You Make, at her shop. You So and So, right? Anyway, it'll be here. I think I might have. Wait, we've got it right here. Where'd it go? YouSoandSo.com. Yeah, so YouSoandSo.com, and the U is EUE, like the sheep. The So is SEW. It's an, not and. So AN. So SEW. YouSoandSo.com. And this is another wonderful bag of hers. This was part of a kit. I love this whale fabric. And here's the inside fabric. She just chooses amazing fabrics. And look, the zipper pull.
Is a
little
whale.
whale. Isn't that cool? It's a little whale. And I wanted to give you guys another reminder of her double bags, because they are just amazing. And this is the kind of
They're
like
super.
poofy shape. Thanks for asking. So, and this is just this swirly fabric in here. But they have, and this, I love this fabric. So this is the other pocket. And it has pockets in it. So it has two spaces. This one's bigger, and then this one's doesn't have the square bottom on it. And they're just amazing bags and so useful in so many ways, these double bags. So that's what the double zipper bags are when you're looking at her choices. And that's You So and So.
Yep.
And is there anything else for You So and So? Are we doing anything else this? I think that's it. It's kind of a short one. think we're done for this week. That's it. That's
Okay.
all we have this week. So until next time.
Have a colorful life.